Yes, I was definitely scared of him ever since I got my schedule. Yeah.
After the stories the 8th graders told me, yeah, I was really intimidated by him.
Yes, I think Mr. Wong is strict.
I've heard he's mean, and I've walked in the hallway and I've seen him, and he yells, no.
Mr. David Wong, a science teacher at Ewa Makai Middle School, has a reputation for being the school's most frightening teacher on campus. Intimidating as Mr. Wong is, he has a different way of teaching his students that he's developed over his 21 years of being a teacher. Although he may seem frightening, he carries the best intentions for his students.
It's not important that my students like me. My number one job is to build relationships with my students, but that the relationship itself will help them to be prepared for the next few years and maybe more years after that.
That's fine. And it fits, right? Okay, she's already ahead of you.
I'm strict, and I have a high expectation of my students to be good communicators, communicate with me, communicate with each other. It's learning how to formulate those questions, formulate those answers, and I do that because it's really the thinking process. And if we can get students to practice asking good questions, we have evidence that they're being complex thinkers. And with those complex, higher order questions, they can pursue higher answers and more discovery for themselves.
RJ, use 2 hands. You have 2 hands, use 2 hands.
For me, the most surprising thing is when students don't expect something and they discover without having expected it. That's surprise. I want my students to become, first of all, kind people. I want them to be generous. I want them to be thankful. I want them to be community contributors as good citizens in this country, to give back of their talents and their skills. I want them to experience success and excellence in their life. I want them to have strong, healthy families.
Yes, I do believe Mr. Wong is preparing me for high school because he's showing me how in the world of beyond, you know, if you don't have a plan, you don't get in. If you don't have any good purpose, you're not going. They don't care.
Mr. Wong is a great teacher, to be honest.
I definitely believe he's preparing me for high school.
Although Mr. Wong carries the reputation of the hammer, which stems from his authoritative personality, this makes the students look at him with a different kind of respect. It gives them the experiences they need to be successful in high school and beyond. His real-world teaching methods give students a level of responsibility and pushes them to become better people.
I hope that my students will continue to be appreciative, and usually it's after the fact. They not usually appreciative while they're with me, but they usually come back and say, thanks, I didn't realize it, but you really prepared me for high school, or you prepared me for college. You prepared me to think better, ask better questions. You taught me how to get along with people and to value relationships. And I would hope that they would be appreciative of that.
Although Mr. Wong can be frightening at first, he only hopes that his students can appreciate everything he has taught them about life. This is Madeline Rodriguez with Ewa Makai Middle School for HIKI.